Well, from sleepless nights to inquisitive toddlers, life gets pretty hectic when baby number 2 arrives.
Ali's expecting a boy.
Number 3.
Oh, yay, no one knew. Oh, round of applause for Ali.
It's a big moment, right?
Another immaculate conception. To help young parents find their groove, a Melbourne paediatrician is urging couples to switch traditional parenting roles, asking dads to take over on baby duty in a bid to boost family wellbeing. Dr. Daniel Golczewski is the man with the plan, and he joins us live along with new father of 2, Matt Stefanovic. Good morning to you guys. Nice to see your bright, smiling faces this morning. Dr. Golly, as you referred to in dispatches, you've labelled this approach cross-parenting. Ali and I are intrigued.
I think I need to think of a better name because cross-parenting people think of angry parents, but I'll work on that. Cross-parenting is just shaking up an assumed approach when the second or third baby arrives. So there's this very, very common, almost guaranteed scenario that when the baby turns 3 months, the toddler has a massive behaviour deterioration. We see it all the time. And cross-parenting is a method to completely prevent that deterioration simply by having dads more involved and switching the rational assumption that it's the breastfeeding mother who has to do everything when it comes to the newborn.
Right, so it's this idea then that it sort of frees up the mum to be dealing with the toddler a bit more. Dad's getting up a lot in the middle of the night and sorting all of that. Huh? Why do you reckon it works? So where were you a couple of years ago is my first question. But who actually benefits most from this approach?
Well, that's the amazing thing is that everyone benefits. So if you break down the family unit, let's just talk about a nuclear family, for example. We talk about Matt's family, for example, a breastfeeding mother, a father and 2 children. So we know there's a lot of evidence to support the fact that when fathers are more involved with the newborn, that baby is going to get closer to sleeping through the night earlier. And that benefits the entire family.
Why is that?
Well, we know that dads are really good at settling babies, and dads convey a very strong message to a baby that they're not going to be fed. So they're going to have more luck with settling. And that's a huge part of my program is about getting dads involved in the settling. Breastfeeding is obviously reserved for the breastfeeding mother, but there's nothing else that a dad can't do. And then there's enormous benefits to the toddler because the most common age for a toddler to become a sibling is around 2 or 3, and that happens to coincide with the biggest period of their frustration with emotion dysregulation, behaviour problems and a lack of autonomy.
Matt, you're sitting there not just as a very handsome cornichon. You're going through this as well. What have you found out going through this experience with Dr. Golly?
Yeah, look, it's been wonderful assistance to us, and it's really about, as Dr. Golly said, it's sharing the load and building capacity for all dads that you can do a lot and not only assist the newborn and build a beautiful bond with your young child, but to also give the mothers a break to ensure they can get some adequate sleep. In my situation, Millie, my wife, is studying her nursing degree this year, finalising that. So, look, there's benefits for everyone, and as I said, I'm really confident now that I can do just about any task when it comes to our little Maeve.
Are you tired, Matt?
No, look, I tend to be able to sleep in a bit in the morning, and my wife, she'll go to bed a bit earlier. We've got 2 really good sleepers. We've been able to get into some really good routines with the assistance of Dr. Golly and his other programs. So, yeah, look, it's sharing the load, ensuring we all get some adequate sleep so we are, functioning pretty well to be the best parents we can possibly be.
It's so good. It's changed so much, even in 20 years, and I reckon it's a really positive thing. Dr. Golly, we might get you back on to help some folks out. A lot of people are writing in already saying they've got some dramas, so it'd be great to get you back on. And Maddie, we'll see you very soon, mate. We'll touch base within another 2 months to see if you're still alive.
See how that sleep's going for you.
Good on you, legends. Beautiful family too, Matt.